Hello friends, today I am going to discuss a short biography of Sri Lal Bahadur Shastri, a great man who was the second Prime Minister of India. Sri Lal Bahadur Shastri was born on October 2nd, 1904 at Mughal Sarai, a small railway town 7 miles from Varanasi in Uttar Pradesh. His father was a school teacher who died when Lal Bahadur Shastri was only a year and a half old. His young mother, still in her 20s, took her 3 children to her father's house and settled down there. Lal Bahadur Shastri was very happy with his mother and his siblings during his childhood days, although they were very poor. But his schooling in the small town was not satisfactory, so he was sent to live with an uncle in Varanasi so that he could go to a high school. He had to walk many miles to school without shoes in the hot summer. As he grew up, Lal Bahadur Shastri became more and more interested in the country's struggle for freedom, and he started to follow Mahatma Gandhi on this ground. During the 1920s, Shastriji joined the Indian independence movement in which he participated in the non-cooperation movement. He was sent to jail for some time by the Britishers. Lal Bahadur Shastri studied at East Central Railway Inter College in Mughal Sarai and Varanasi. He completed his graduation from the Kashi Vidyapith in 1926. He was given the title Shastri, meaning scholar, by Vidyapith as a part of his bachelor's degree award. But this title got into his name. Shastri was very much influenced by Mahatma Gandhi and Tilak. Shastri got married to Lalita Devi on 16th May 1928. He became a life member of the Servants of the People's Society, Lok Sevak Mandal, founded by Lala Lajpat Rai. There he started to work for the upliftment of backward classes and later he became the president of that society. In 1930, he also participated in the Salt Satyagraha, for which he was imprisoned for more than 2 years. In 1937, he joined as the organizing secretary of the Parliamentary Board of UP. He was again sent to jail in 1942 after Mahatma Gandhi issued the Quit India speech in Mumbai. He was imprisoned until 1946. Shastri had spent some 9 years in jail in total. He utilized his stay in prison by reading books and familiarizing himself with the works of Western philosophers, revolutionaries, and social reformers. Post India's independence, Lal Bahadur Shastri became the parliamentary secretary in UP. He also became the Minister of Police and Transport in 1947. As a transport minister, he had appointed women conductors for the first time. Being the minister in charge of the police department, he passed the order that police should use jets of water and not lathis to disperse the agitated crowds. In 1951, Shastri was appointed as the General Secretary of the All India Congress Committee and got success in carrying out the publicity of and other activities related to election. In 1952, he was elected to Rajya Sabha from Uttar Pradesh. Being the railway minister, he installed the first machine at Integral Coach Factory in Chennai in 1955. In 1957, Shastri again became the Minister for Transport and Communications and then the Minister of Commerce and Industry. In 1961, he was appointed as Home Minister and he appointed the Committee on Prevention of Corruption. He created the famous Shastri formula, which consisted of the language agitations in Assam and Punjab. On 9th June 1964, Lal Bahadur Shastri became the Prime Minister of India. He promoted the White Revolution, a national campaign to increase milk production. He also promoted the Green Revolution to increase the food production in India. Though Shastri continued Nehru's policy of non-alignment, but also made relationship with the Soviet Union. In 1964, he signed an agreement with the Sri Lankan Prime Minister Sirimavo Bandaranaike in concern with the status of Indian Tamils in Ceylon. This agreement is known as Sirimavo-Shastri Pact. In 1965, Shastri officially visited to Rangoon, Burma, and re-established a good relation with their military government of General Ne Win. During his tenure, India faced another aggression from Pakistan in 1965. He granted liberty to the security forces to retaliate and said force will be made with force and gained popularity. Indo-Pak War ended on 23 September 1965. On 10 January 1966, the Russian Prime Minister Kosygin offered to mediate. Lal Bahadur Shastri and his Pakistan counterpart Ayub Khan signed the Tashkent Declaration. Lal Bahadur Shastri died due to heart attack on 11 January 1966. He was awarded the Bharat Ratna, the India's highest civilian award, posthumously in 1966. Lal Bahadur Shastri was known as a man of great integrity and competence. He was humble, tolerant, with great inner strength, who understood the language of common man. He was deeply influenced by the teachings of Mahatma Gandhi and was also a man of vision who led countries towards progress. Now I am going to speak out some unknown facts about Lal Bahadur Shastri. India's second Prime Minister Lal Bahadur Shastri shares his birthday with Mahatma Gandhi, that is on 2nd October. And next one is that in 1926 he got the title Shastri in Kashi Vidyapith University as a mark of scholarly success. Then third one is Shastri swam Ganges twice a day to attend school and tied books on the top of his head because he didn't have enough money that time to take boat. Fourth one, when Lal Bahadur Shastri was the minister of Uttar Pradesh, he was the first person who had used jets of water to disperse crowd instead of lathi charge. Fifth one, he introduced a slogan Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan and played a pivotal role in shaping India's future. He went to jail because he took part in the non-cooperation movement at the time of freedom struggle with Gandhiji, but he was let off as he was still a minor of 17 years. Sixth one, as a transport minister after independence, he introduced the provision of female drivers and conductors in public transportation. Then eighth one, as a dowry in his wedding, he accepted a khadi cloth and spinning wheel. Ninth, he participated in the Salt March and went to jail for 2 years. 10th, when he was a home minister, he introduced the first committee on prevention of corruption. 11th, he had also integrated the idea of green revolution to boost the demand of India's food production. Then in 1920s, he joined the freedom movement and served as a prominent leader of the Indian National Congress. Not only this, he had also supported the promotion of White Revolution for increasing milk production in the country. He had created the National Dairy Development Board and supported the Amul Milk Cooperative based at Anand, Gujarat. Then he signed Tashkent Declaration on 10th January 1966 with the Pakistan President Muhammad Ayub Khan to end the 1965 war. Then he raised his voice against dowry system and caste system. Then he was a highly disciplined person with high self-esteem and morals. He did not even own a car after becoming a prime minister. So friends, I discussed with you a short biography of Sri Lal Bahadur Shastri, the second Prime Minister of India. If you like it, please give a like and please subscribe to my channel. And thanks to you all for being with me all this time. Thank you very much.